Hi guys, how's everyone doing? I just wanted to do a haul video for the weekend of the 8th and 9th of August, so I'll just jump straight in. So basically I spent £77 on everything basically, and there's also a few more bits here but I haven't got them here. First of all is Mr. Eric here, Flat Eric. I just sold one of these on the GSP Global Shipping Program for £28. So yeah, I'm looking for £28 again for him. He's the 24-inch one. Always, you know, it's a bowler. Everyone knows to look out for that one now. Next up, this one was actually from Saturday. Playmobil set, £2.50 paid for this one. It's the 5168 version. It's the 5168. Looks to be about £15 delivered. So I took a bit of a punt on that one. I haven't checked if it's all there yet, but it should all be fine. Next was a Wii bundle. Not really anything particularly great in the Wii bundle, mind you. It basically it was a DS Lite with charger. Which I paid £10 for that, and I paid £10 for the Nintendo Wii with its stand and all the power cables and the AV cables and the sensor bar as well. And it came with 2 remotes, so I've probably overpaid a little bit, and also the remotes were missing. Well, one of them's got its battery cover, but one of them hasn't. But I've got a couple of spare battery covers, so that's not a problem. And off a separate store, I also bought for £1 a nunchuck as well, official nunchuck. So basically, what I do with the Wii's is I go for something like between 12 to 15 on the nunchuck and remote. And then I'll put one remote with the Wii, and then I've got Super Mario Galaxy, which I'm going to bundle in with the Wii console, because it will basically sell a bit more of a higher price if you put that game with it as well. Not an amazing amount of profit there, but it's okay. So we'll move on to the Now CDs. I picked up the Now Music 11, which looks to be a good one to look out for. Obviously, the more earlier your Nows is better. The case is a bit knackered, but I've got a Now 28, which is like, oh, actually that case is a little bit knackered as well on the back. But I could probably swap out the cases on the back here. I think I'll have a look just to see. I think Nick Hill said that you could swap out the the cases for like normal cases. I think there was a video about it. I can't quite remember now, but I should be able to swap that out, and this should be fine. Now 11 goes for about 15. I think I saw it on Amazon, so £15 from pound is pretty good. All these are 50p. These now. I've got basically a collection of 5 Nows, and then obviously a 28 and a 11. I don't think the 28 really has any value, but I haven't checked it up. So now I'll get onto the good media stuff. Basically, that's really sort of where my money is really at. Basically, these 4 games were off a stall, which there was a Nintendo 3DS, £35, and also 2 sort of good DS games, good Pokemon DS games, which are kind of like the more special versions. I think it's like a silver version or something. I'm pretty sure they were both like either like £25 or £30 going on on Amazon, but I missed out on them because a couple of people kind of gave the money over to the seller very quickly, and then I just didn't have time, and I actually had them in my hands, but they'd already done the deal before I'd parted with the money, and then the seller said that you've got to give it to them now, and I was a bit pissed off about that, but never mind, it happens. basically I grabbed these 4 games which are there, which are the good ones there. Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, I think Spirit Tracks, how you say, that's like a £20 game delivered, so that's a really good one to look out for. I'll just put that on there just so you can see that. New Super Mario Brothers, they're all, pretty sure they're all manuals as well with them, so yeah. That's a 10, maybe might even be as low as 8 now, I'm not sure. Pokemon White version, that's at least 10, maybe 12. And your Mario Kart DS, so that's like 10 probably, I would say. On another stall for £1, I picked up the another Mario Kart DS. I got 2 of them. And also, sorry, from the same stall as well, I picked up these 2. He gave them to me for a £5. This game here looks to be quite rare, and when I scanned it on Amazon, it actually came up for £30. So it's Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Card Almanac. So could be certainly one to look out for, a bit of a bolo there, if I can sort of sell it for that price. If not, I might even just try and trade it in. Even if I trade it in for like 20, I'd be happy. And then, I don't know how you say this, in Azuma 11, that's only about a £6-7 game, so I've not done great on that one. Then Dino Crisis is about £10 delivered on the PS1, so that's another one. Tomb Raider 3, there's no money in that, but I've got kind of a 1-2, Tomb Raider 1 and 2, so I'll bundle that in, and then that's probably at least £10 I can get back on the Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3. Alright, easy, but might even be a bit more. I haven't really looked these up. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, I might even just play that one myself. I'm not even sure if I'll sell that one. A bit of a Metal Gear Solid fan, so you know. Yeah. Resident Evil 5, I think that's probably like about a £5 game. Not really worth anything, but you know, probably worth it for £1. Let's go on. Sims 2, that one was £1. That's just your standard. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess with manual and obviously the game. That one was £4, I think I paid for that, but that's a £10 game delivered all day. Portal 2 and Grid Autosport. Now, Grid Autosport I looked up on Amazon quickly, which was about 15, and Portal looks to be at least 10. So £10 for the 2. I'm probably looking about £25. Pardon me, sorry. Fees and delivery, yeah, not a lot of profit from the 10, but I'm certainly in profit anyway. Space Invaders Anniversary, there's no money in that, sadly. This is the one I was on about, Super Mario Galaxy, which I'll probably bundle in with the Wii. Super Mario Galaxy is at least, I think it's at least £8 game, maybe a bit more. Command and Conquer Red Alert 2. I quickly looked that up. It looked to be about £8 to £10, I think. Ratchet and Clank Standard, that's at least a £5. Simpsons Hit and Run, I sell them for £6 every single day of the week. 2 Sonic Mega Collection Plus look to be about £6 delivered each. This was actually from a charity shop on the Saturday. Ratchet and Clank 3 for £1. That's at least £5 again. And Ratchet and Clank Original 1 again £5. Broken Sword, The Sleeping Dragon. Don't think there was any money in that. It was only a £2 delivery game. It's a bit of a fail. Silent Hill 2 for £1. Looks to be around about the £10 mark. So all in all, happy with my media. Some decent profit. Would have been nicer if I would have been able to get the 3DS and obviously those really nice Pokemon DS games. But overall, I really don't think I can complain from what there was there. Of random, pretty much sort of toys and games and a couple of random bits. Bop It Extreme 2, which is actually boxed, although the box is like ruined, but it is boxed and new. Not really sure on the price. Not really suitable for Amazon because it's all tatty box. Probably on eBay I might even just try and shoot for 15, just see what happens on that one. I thought for £2 I wasn't gonna leave it there. Nice little 17-inch Apple laptop bag. So yeah, anything sort of Apple branded should just sell well anyway, and should be decent money. Not looked it up, but I reckon there's at least well, it's got to be at least a 5 or a minimum, probably a 10. I would try and get. I would have thought. Got some really nice Mr. Potato Heads and quite a lot of Toy Story. Went quite mad with my Toy Story today. Got 3 Mr. Potato Head. Well, sorry, 2 Mr. Potato Heads and 1 Mrs. Potato Head. So that's the Mrs. and that's the Mr. and another Mr. and it has this big massive bag of bits in. So it's all got all like other bits in of the Mr. Potato Heads. One of them has a missing cover on the back, but 2 of them have covers on, which is great, because then what I'll do is I'll do a Mr. and Mr. and Mrs. as one bundle, and then probably with this one I'll just do a Mr. on its own, or maybe if I can find the back I might buy the back separately or something. I'm not sure. I'll have a look at that. And a bucket of soldiers on. I think I paid £2 for that. I'm not really sure the price of that. Hopefully at least a 10. 2 Sky remotes for £1 each. Standard and a HD. The HD should go quite well. I haven't tested them. I need to test them. Shout out to Sahir with this one, the Mega Drive little collection thing with a controller. It's like one of those sort of self units, which is like all built in the games and what have you, for £1. I think they're at least probably a 10, I would say. I think Sahir was saying. I'm not sure how he said. Took a punt in this Warhammer book. Don't think there's really any money in it for £1. It just looks such a nice book to me. I mean, it's probably only like a £3-4 book delivered, but it is just such a nice book, and really a photo album thing for £1, 50p I think that was. You can get 100 photos in. Looks like by the 6x4, yeah, the 6x4 version. So it's brand new and sealed. So some kind of Transformer thing or something. I don't know if I can fully get that in on shot. It all folds out, and if anyone knows, put it in the comments below. It sort of springs up like that. That's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. I brought it for £2.50. It all kind of folds away quite nicely. It's some kind of I don't know, ship thing or something. I don't know. Not really. It's not my cup of tea. This really. Hasbro was 2010 Hasbro, so it's pretty recent. It's got a number 28699, so I'll probably put that into Google and just see if it comes up or anything, and we'll try and go from there of what price wise it might be. If I thought £2.50 is worth a gamble. So I brought also this trunky. I think it's called Bernard or Bernard. It's yellow trunky. I paid £5 for that. And I've seen Nick Hills sort of sell his for, I think, well, he had a Gruffalo one which I think was 25. So I'm pretty sure they'll sell for at least 15 or 20. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one as well. That was, yeah, £5 as well. Yeah, that looks like everything from my haul. I got a couple of books and that, but they all failed, sadly. They're all like £3 books or £2.50 delivered books on Amazon when I looked them up, which was a bit of a problem. But I think I spent only a couple of quid on them. I think, yeah, £2-3 on them all together, but wasn't too bad. I'll probably try and do a sales video soon and try and update you with how I'm doing sales wise. And then so we'll go from there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.